I spent $200 on Temu so that you don't have to. We bought a bunch of car parts and accessories. This isn't a Sylvia. So let's find out if the rumors are true, and let's see if we got scammed from Temu. So that's a scam. There's some stuff in here that I'm pretty excited about to check out, including some clothing. Also, I just want to start off by saying kudos to you, Temu, because the last video we did of this, which is linked down in the description, we did AliExpress, and it came in 1,000 different packages, all separately shipped. This came in one box and one huge bag full of individual items. So good job on saving the planet a little bit there. We got this, which I'm excited about, is a hoodie, and this feels like it is got no weight to it whatsoever, so that's probably not gonna be good for breaking the wind. I got myself one of these air dusters. A lot of people use them at Formula Drift to get airflow inside their helmet and stuff if they're stuck waiting in a hot car. So I'm pretty keen to see what that's like. Another hoodie. This one I'm excited about. This one I may actually wear a lot. I'm not sure what this is, but it says UK, Canada. Oh, LED matrix panel. Have you seen all the cool kids now at takeovers? Have those like light up eyes on their cars. This is a performance chip that apparently we plug it into the OBD port and it'll give us 30% increase in power with just plugging this in. So that's pretty cool. And the last thing here, oh, this one I'm excited about. This is called the original light bowl. This one is underglow for your toilet. And then the last box we got here, and this was the most expensive item I bought. I think this was like 80 bucks. And I think we're gonna start with this one because it's supposed to be bigger for sure. This is from May's car. I thought this would be a really cool mod for her. Super cool, like carbon fiber. But I don't think it's gonna fit on a 1-to-1 size car by the looks of this. There's no, at least the packaging's somewhat okay. Why do they always use this yellow tape when stuff comes from China? Why? Is there a reason for it? This is not what I thought it was. This is actually something that we ordered from AliExpress, but took way longer to get delivered. But since we're here, let's open it because AliExpress, I think, knocked this out of the park. So they started replicating and making a ton of JZX100 parts, and I bought this grill, and it said it was gonna arrive 3 weeks ago, and it only arrived today. And I just assumed it was that part from Temu. But, yo, this is good. What the flip? Dude, this was like 50 bucks. It's like a brand new grill for a JZX100. What the hell? Yo, I'm gonna put this on Yahoo Auctions and flip it. And it even came with an emblem. It's not as cool as the red one though. If you know, you know. The red one of these emblems. Like, I don't know if it's gonna hold up, but for a drift missile that you're gonna be hitting people with anyways, I think this is no problem. But yeah, 50 bucks. At the same time, we didn't get to show you the headlights I got from AliExpress, so 1 second. These came in shortly after we filmed that video, and these are the headlights I wanted to show you because they're just such a good replacement for anyone that's building a missile. They're the halogen style ones. They're obviously not HID, but they've started making them, and look how good they are. Now, obviously, OEM would be best if you're building like a collectible kind of cool car, but for a missile, this is perfect. Put some LED bulbs in it and send it. And I think the total was like $160 for these. So let's put this aside. Hopefully the part that we ordered arrives sometime soon. I'll have to give you an update on it in another video. So now's a good time to remind you to hit that subscribe button. Also, like and comment helps as well. But let's get into the stuff that we did get on time as per the delivery schedule. And I think we need to start with the pink hoodie. This is advertised as men's heavyweight 250 GSM. I can tell you right now, there is no way in chance that this is 250 GSM from how light it is. It's a hoodie with S15 Sylvia inspired racing print. Let's see what it looks like. I like that it's pink. It is so thin and light. It's wild. Here we go. That's not a bad graphic. Hang on a second. That's like an E46. It says Sylvia, but they put like an E46 on it. Are you kidding me? Look, that's a Sylvia, that's a Sylvia, that's a Sylvia S15. This isn't a Sylvia. I mean, maybe it was like copyright purposes, no, but I don't know. Like even there, that's totally an E46 or like an Eclipse or something. That's got to be AI art, like just AI dumping art out and everyone trying to sell stuff, random stuff. It's kind of, this is not a bad like design idea. Maybe we just take this, we change it a bit and just put a picture of one of my actual Sylvias there. But that would also, like, I don't know if this is actually someone's artwork. This looks like some AI random stuff to me. But this kind of design, it is kind of cool, but the printing on this, you can already see it's cracking here. See all the crack and the stretch marks? So this is the really cheap print stuff that probably comes off if you were to, you know, throw it in the tumble dryer or do a wash on it, a tumble wash. This is like the heat press kind, like the iron on stuff. So this is not like, you can tell by just like how it makes that noise and how it feels. Not the greatest quality hoodie, but I will say the colors are vibrant, it looks good, and this would stand out. And there's a lot of people that probably don't even know that that's not a Sylvia who'd probably buy this and wear that. So if you do see someone with this, they're a poser. This is supposed to be another hoodie, but I'm gonna save this to last because it's somewhat something that I actually think is sick and I'm gonna end up wearing it because it's just hilarious. That aside, let's open this box. This is an LED matrix panel, and this is something I've been wanting to look into because I first saw these when I was doing that trip to Malaysia and Thailand. Everyone had these. If you remember that video where the government gave us permission to do that insane meet and all the fire like shooting out of all the cars, doing anti-lag and stuff, it was really cool. It's literally like, there is no other car culture that I've ever experienced in Thailand and Malaysia, especially at that Retro Havoc event, because the government, it's a government funded and ordained event, which is crazy. So anyways, more governments need to be like that with car people. That aside though, check these things out. You should be able to put them in the windshield. Oh, if it's good. Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. That's cool. So it is just like a LED panel. Huh. Look, it's kind of cool. It's like, it's got all the different chips and relays and stuff in there, all the circuitry. So this should just stick to the glass now. It's thin. Let's see if we can hook it in. Now, this, I believe, connects to some kind of app. Oh, has a remote control. And we have two of them, so we can do left and right if we wanted to. So we could have two eyes. All the different modes there, looks cool. Let's pull that out for the battery. I wonder if it has an iPhone app, like connectable on Bluetooth. There's probably a few different versions of it, but let's just plug this in. USB-C, I like that. It's not USB micro, that's old technology. This gives this thing some power with a, whoa! What's it say? Did it just say surprise?
Surplife.
Surplife? All right, that's just blue. Let's do a picture. Something love. Oh, I mean, it works. It does some cool stuff. You can say slow down, you can do thumbs up. This is kind of cool. So we could put this in the windscreen and like communicate with people behind us, like in the rear vision, like on the rear window. So we could say, you're cool, but does it give you like a bird one? You know, we could like flip someone off. That would be kind of funny, no? Oh, so you say newbie driver? Dude, not joking. Dude, I'm gonna put this in my FD car for next time I compete. How funny would that be, just to have stuff on there? Like, there's nothing in the rules that say that you can't have this. That'd be kind of cool. So you can say hello to people. You can say stop. Oh, they're the eyes. That's what I wanted. So, yeah, but this is just two. Isn't it supposed to be just one single eye so you can have two on each side? Oh, yeah. No, you can set it to one eye. Everything's in here for the app. So it does give you full control like that. You can put the timer on there. Dude, that's kind of cool. You put a timer on there.
And how much was this?
This was actually not too bad. It was two pieces of it, and they were 2,000 yen each. Wow. So it was a full set of two. So it was designed to have left and right. So it's actually pretty good. Let me merge. It's look at all the different let me merge. Thanks. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna lie, this is like kind of fun to play around with, and I would totally use something like that just for a bit of fun. I think this is 100% gonna be a scam. If you remember that last video I was telling you about, they like to do these little plug-in things to the OBD2 ports that just take power from it, and it just has a little LED controller in there that makes it look like it's reading, the ECU when it's just flashing. I suspect that's what this is. This cost a whopping $20. Comes in a nice box, I'll give them that. It says a 2-in-1 intelligent fuel-saving charger manual. What? Okay. So I would suspect that how they get away with this is they integrate, okay, this is actually kind of cool because they integrated USB charging into it. So this is going to be pulling voltage from the OBD2 port, which will be 12 volts, and most likely doing nothing else. But it does give you USB-C and USB-A for just probably 5-volt charging. Just by feeling the plastic, it does feel like it's going to break open. Let me grab a tool real quick.
Let me just lean down here and grab my favorite dead blow.
Now, I'm telling you guys, there ain't going to be anything in here. Let's crack this open. Ooh. You know what? I gotta give them kudos because they made this look like more than it really is. But that's a scam. 100% a scam. So, all the data pins are up here on OBD2 ports, and these are gonna be negative and positive. That's it. No data ports. This then goes to, so this is gonna be pretty much voltage regulator. This is gonna be the controller that detects what's being plugged into it and how much voltage to give to it. That's it. This is just a USB charger for your phone. That's all it is. Nothing else in here. So that's a scam. Oh, and the only other thing is it did have flashing LEDs on here, which you can see here, which is red and that goes to that tiny microcontroller there, which is just an LED flasher. So it's a scam, 100% a scam. But the one thing about it that isn't a scam is this would charge your phone quite effectively. So if you want to get it for a phone charger and you want to add USB ports down there from like an OBD thing, I would just buy one that says it's an OBD2 like charging device. Don't buy something that says it's going to be a fuel saving device. That's 100% a scam. It's not going to do any of that for you except charge your phones. Let's move on. We've found lots of those on the internet and they're just all junk. But hang on, before we move on, let's just read what it says. 2-in-1 intelligent fuel-saving charger manual. Saving fuel. Optimize and improve the air-fuel mixture ratio. Adjust the internal fuel injection system of the engine. Adjust air-fuel ratio and ensure a more reasonable mixture ratio of fuel and air. Improve combustion efficiency and achieve the goal of saving fuel consumption, emissions, and expenses. Did I just read the same sentence essentially like 4 times? That's like ChatGPT version 1. Improving power. This is just like descriptions of like the first line, how to save fuel and how to do that. But that's not what this does at all. At all. Improving power, the engine's fuel injection, ignition timing, and other parameters can be adjusted to improve power by reprogramming the ECU, including hardware and software tuning. That is neither the hardware or the software and tuning that is required. Upgrading the gearbox can improve shifting speed. Why is upgrading the gearbox mentioned in the user manual for this? It's like they literally just like asked AI how to improve fuel efficiency or how to make your car faster and tune it, and then they just copy and pasted the answers in there, and it doesn't actually tell you what this is supposed to do. That's crazy. The listing literally just said, chip tuning module, increase your car's performance by 30%. Anyways, we all know that's a scam. Let's move on to something else now. I'm pretty happy so far, you know? The LED panel itself was worth it so far, in my opinion. But let's see what this is like, because I've always wondered, I've seen videos and videos of these things online where they're saying it's stronger than like a petrol-operated leaf blower, but let's find out. I think the ad said something like 20,000 CFM. which just seems ridiculous. Upgraded portable turbo jet fan air dryer with high powered dust blower and brushless. Okay. Oh, they put these caps, look, over the switches so it doesn't accidentally switch on in the packaging. Interesting. I wonder, maybe it just starts like flying away in the postman thing. So how does it? Oh, it's pretty flat. Wait, do you just? Oh, I think it just died. It's pretty good. This is like, it'll definitely cool you down if you're like melting. It's pretty handy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it does seem like it pushes a fair bit of air. I don't think it pushes like 20,000 CFM like they said, but you know, I think it needs battery. Looks a little flat. Let's just plug it in and see where it's, oh, it says 74%, that's not too bad. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it shuts off.
After 3 is the same.
Yeah, it kind of sounds. It's pretty good, but it's definitely not as powerful as like they make it out to be in the videos and stuff. The light was also a selling point. They said, oh, it has a light so you can find things in the dark. I mean, it sucks and blows, so you can put the attachment on either side, so you could suck stuff through. It looks like it's just like a brushless motor setup in here, like something from a drone, and it's just small bladed. I mean, look, this is definitely going to be handy, like if you need to cool something down in the engine bay or something and just blow air on it. Like it's pretty,
Okay.
it's pretty good. But it definitely slows down after it's been on for a few seconds. And that could be just because it's at 70%, so I'd like to see what this is like at maybe 100. But like if I'm sitting with my helmet on, sweating like crazy, and I have this to just go like that, that would feel amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. I think it's a good thing to have, and I will have a use for it. I think I overpaid for that particular one though. Definitely seen some better ones out there. That aside though, we have one item left. Well, 2 actually. This one I'm pretty stoked about. I love underglow. You guys know how much I love underglow. And ever since I saw this, I knew I had to have it. I just need to work out what batteries it takes, and then we can install it. I need 3 AAAs. Ooh, do we have that? One sec. All right. Got ourselves some batteries. Wait, what? I can barely read this. It's so tiny. Hey, at least they have every language on here though. The device only works in the dark. That's why it's a light. That's what the problem was. Let's go. All right. Come for an excursion with me to the staff toilet.
You gotta turn the light.
I know, but we gotta put it in first. We gotta install it.
Where are you gonna install? What?
On the bowl.
Oh.
All right. You know.
Okay.
All right. And then turn the
3,
lights off.
2, 1.
Oh, toilet underglow! Let's freaking go! Oh, that is so funny. So you just pop it open.
Oh, it flashes.
No, it's just when it detected the light. If I cover it. Dude, how funny is that?
Oh, that's very bright.
Oh, that was worth every penny.
Okay.
100%.
We need a surprise Daiki today.
Yeah, that's definitely really cool. The problem is it only works in the dark though, so most of the time the light will be on, but definitely need to show Daiki when he gets back. For those of you wondering, the underglow for the toilet was a total of 261 yen, which is like $1.80 US. Crazy cheap.
I thought you paid 260 USD.
No. So it's totally worth it. And it's a little bit of fun. It's more of a nightlight kind of thing, so you can see the toilet bowl for like your kids and stuff. But that aside, it's time for the last item, which is the thing that I'm most excited about the most. There's one thing that I love about living in Japan, and that is that I can get easy access to my favorite food. This was supposed to be a nice hoodie that, it's so bad. It's so bad, but so good. You can hear May losing it in the background. How funny is this? So because of how this is printed, it can't be like a, cotton blended kind of hoodie. It's funny, I've learned so much about like clothing and material since we launched our brand, but this is kind of funny. Like, I guarantee you that this is, like, you could walk down the street and no one would bat an eyelid about this and they'd think it was cool in Harajuku in Tokyo. Right, May? Like,
Yeah.
if I had some, like, kind of parachute-y looking pants, some hipster pants, and I wore this in Harajuku and had my hair done, bro, 100% people would think this was sick and get a photo with me. And it wouldn't be embarrassing. This is, like, totally hipster in Japan to wear something like this. Because it's ramen, but it's like the American ripoff brand. It's not a ripoff, but it's like not real Japanese ramen. It's American ramen, and everyone loves American things in Japan. The grass is greener on the other side of the fence. So this is actually super cool.
Show me the thing again. I'm pretty sure that's not beef. I think that's pork.
That does look like pork. I don't think that is beef. I think you're right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
100% pork.
Yeah, that's pork. That's not beef. But I don't care. I love that it's got negi and pork chashu, like, and the egg, but yeah. Anyways, I think this is actually kind of a sick hoodie.
Where?
I kind of want to put it on. It's so good. Dude, Chichan would love this. Tell me in the comments, would you cop this? Because if you would, maybe we need to make, no, we can't, because this is a copyright issue, 100%. 100%. This is a ripoff of that brand in the US. They'd come after you like crazy. What brand is this? I don't know the American ramen brands, but this is like, you know how everyone eats mee goreng in Australia, like that brand or whatever it is? It'd be the equivalent of like putting that, because this is literally like the wrapper just on a hoodie. Anyways, I love it. That was 100% worth it. It's cheap and nasty, like the fabric quality is very thin, but this is totally a random cool outfit, and I would 100% wear this as a joke to like a friend's wedding or something like that. 100%. 100%. This is like, I'm gonna wear this to work tomorrow and not even say anything to Chichan. No, I have a sponsors meeting tomorrow. Can I wear this?
No.
But no, I'll wear this and we'll get Chichan's reaction. She'll find it hilarious. This is junk. This thing is so thin, this little cord, so I'd pull that out, not even use it. But yeah, I don't know. This is probably gonna end up going in the free random gifts box for our end of year sale on Sammit.net. But all of that aside, guys, probably this hoodie as well. All of that aside, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, is there anything that you've found on any of these online Chinese marketplaces that you think is interesting that we should be reviewing and checking out? Leave it in either the suggestion section in the Discord or post it in the subreddit. Any kind of funny memes or reels that you guys want to make of me, please post them in the subreddit as well, because we do have a subreddit review stream every now and then, and I'd like to make that a video at some point, maybe on the Sammit Raw channel. But that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're enjoying this new format and a little bit of fun. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace!
何これどこにつけたの
Temu.
Yeah!
This is not Sylvia.
Subscribe!